spending some time with me doing a whip and chat where I ask you questions and you just sit and answer them? You can still carry on playing.
Okay. Do I get to do the voice?
No.
Oh.
I want Karl.
Oh. This is Karl. This.
No.
I'm actually putting a voice on right now. This is my normal voice.
No. I
was born talking.
I want my son to answer the questions.
I am your son.
You're not. Okay, so he's agreed. Okay, so I'm sat here diamond painting.
Yeah.
You're playing games.
I am. I'm going to be playing Witcher again.
Yeah, we can do that in a bit. It's only early yet. I don't know what time it is. Can't see on my phone now.
It's 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. It's not 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got some questions to fill about an hour-ish. We'll see how long it goes, depending on your answers, I guess. Okay, do you have a favourite movie? An all-time favourite movie?
Shrek.
Shrek.
It's pretty good.
And what do you like about Shrek?
It's just a classic. Laugh at that. It's not funny.
No.
This is going on YouTube, yeah? So
Yeah.
You can have so many comments going, oh yeah, I love that too.
Yeah, it's for my whip and chat. I've been doing a whip and chat a day, and
Okay.
I said, "Oh, I'll see if Karl will play along," because I got Reese to do it, but they were completely different questions. But
Favourite colour?
no, they get more thought provoking. I just picked the easy ones first to warm you up.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have a favourite holiday?
Ooh.
One we've had, not one you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A favourite holiday that we've ever had?
Well, it's been... When you said holiday, I thought you meant like Christmas.
No, vacation then.
Okay.
Well, let's go with your first one. Let's go with you first. You thought I meant season.
Yeah.
Right, so do you have a favourite one of those? I know you love Halloween. You love it when kids knock on our door.
I love...
You bricked the gate up so they couldn't come in.
That
once.
was hilarious. And also I went out with Reese and he was like 13 at the time. Stuck a mask on him, put your coat on him.
Came home with loads.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Good times. Yeah, favourite holiday.
You're too old now for trick-or-treating.
I know, I'm not doing it anymore. But, yeah, in terms of vacations, I did like, we go glamping. It's quite nice.
Yeah, Sandringham.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was one of my favourites. I loved it. They've taken away the holiday camps now. The ready camp things.
Yeah.
So I have to find another destination now. Okay, if you could... This is going to be funny for you. If you could meet any celebrity, who would it be?
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, you like him. That's a good answer. Why?
He's just cool. I mean, if you're like cool. So I think of someone else.
Idris Elba.
Oh, this one. Yeah, him though. But Henry Cavill, because he's like insanely buff and like he's crazy, but he's like a massive nerd. He did the Witcher TV show, and he showed up on set and he was like, "Oh, I can't wait to do all this, this, and this," and everyone was like, "How do you know all this?" It's like, "Oh, I read the books." All of them. Yeah, all of them. There's like 7 of them.
So he's a bit nerdy.
Yeah. He also did Superman.
Yeah, see, I always remember Superman being Christopher Reeve. I know any people in the comments are going to relate to that.
Yeah.
That's really sad. But anyway, his story is really sad. How he ended up, I mean.
Oh, okay.
If you and I could do one cool thing before you move out, what would it be?
Skydiving.
That's never going to happen.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, cool.
Ketamine. I don't know. What do you mean by cool thing?
Your cool thing. So skydiving was your first thought.
Yeah.
You would love to go skydiving.
I'd love to see you go skydiving.
Yeah, that's no.
I would pay money to see
I've
you go
seen too much
skydiving.
true crime where they mess around with the parachute. Plus, no.
Let's give you a backpack. Where's the code? I can't find it. But yeah.
Homemade food or takeout?
Ooh. I do like homemade food.
Especially now we do the HelloFresh thing.
Yes. Or even back when I did the pizza with the chicken.
No, you're going to have to tell people about it. That's disgusting.
Okay, so I got a...
Hang on. Let me just give a bit of background here because people recoil in horror when I have pineapple on my pizza. And that's relatively normal.
Chicken's normal on your pizza.
What's the other thing you put on your pizza?
Uh-huh.
That's where I thought you were going.
Cheese.
No. Come on, be honest.
Oh, okay. So I've got a few. So back in the day, back when I was a young boy of 19, I would get a packet of a small box of like these popcorn chicken things, which are like little chicken ball things.
Oh, popcorn chicken.
Then I'd get a pound pizza, so it's like really cheap and it's just basics. And
Cheese and tomato.
maybe grab a bag of cheese as well to add to it.
Yeah.
So I'd stick some chicken on there, I'd put the cheese on, then I'd fold it, and I'd eat it with a knife and fork. But yeah, more recently I've taken to getting corned beef, put it on the pizza and some cheese, and then I'll eat it. I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, because we eat proper food now.
That was proper food.
Oh, I'm getting my delivery today, not tomorrow, because we won't be here. It's coming tomorrow because of Bank Holiday Monday, but it's coming today.
Okay.
I haven't checked my text messages for that, but it's early yet.
So, yeah, I'd say maybe homemade. It's close though.
Yeah, we like takeouts on the weekend, don't we?
Yeah.
We normally get something like a pizza or Mackie D's. I was telling people the other day, when I ordered McDonald's, I got a free burger and a double Big Mac, and you ordered at the weekend, and you was a burger short.
Yeah. And before that, I didn't get any chips.
It's not funny because like you pay for it, but it is funny. But I had a rough week. McDonald's obviously knew this, and they were being very nice to me.
My week aren't easy.
Ah, it is funny. I need another tray now.
And there's another question.
Another question. Okay. Have you passed on any chances that you now regret, and what were they? Do you have any regrets in life in general? Do you feel like any chances have missed you by? That kind of thing. Got my tumble dryer going. It's still doing the mum chores?
I don't know, I don't think so. It's not too much that, there's the obvious stuff like, try harder in school and that, but it's kind of working.
Is that a regret that you have? That you kind of messed up the last year or so?
Yeah, kind of. It's like if I, did it all properly and got all of everything sorted and that, would it be much different than it is now? Still be going in every day, doing work, then claps in for the weekend, that kind of thing. It's not too much different. So yeah, if I had one, it'd be, trying harder, be more successful, I guess.
So, if you don't mind me talking about it, like bringing up the past for a minute, because our past is quite traumatic.
Mm-hmm.
People kind of know what I've been through, so yeah. There was a time where you really, really wanted to punch him in the face. Don't know if you remember that. You were so angry at him when it all came out and everything was sorted.
Yeah.
Well, not sorted, but
yeah.
You had all the police turning up at our house and stuff like that. Because he was the one that grassed himself up, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a time where you wanted to, tell him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That always sits with me. The fact that I tried to protect you from it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I fell into my very deep depression where I was not coping really at all, you always knew. It's like, it's not your fault, it's his.
Yeah.
And that brings me on to, what achievement are you most proud of?
Huh.
I told you they were a bit thought-provoking.
Yeah, that's true. It's tricky, that one.
How so? You can't think of anything, or too many, or not enough?
Well, I've been happy with stuff. I don't know about proud though.
Such as what? Let's.
Well, there was a time I platinumed Baldur's Gate. Don't laugh at it, it's serious. I was proud of that.
Yeah.
I put a lot of effort into it. I beat the hardest difficulty. Cheated a little bit, but when I say I cheated, so on the hardest difficulty of Baldur's Gate, if you die, then you have to restart. But what I do is I'll just exit the game before I died, and then just go back to my save.
So you cheated?
Yes, that's pretty much cheating. But, I still did it. It was very
Yeah. You just gave yourself a helping hand, that's all.
Yeah. But, I was quite proud of that.
So what do you love about gaming?
Fantasy stuff. It's just, like, for example, right now I'm playing Witcher. I'm never gonna, in my life, fight a giant half horse, half lion bird thing. But, in this game I can.
I enjoy the storylines in The Witcher and his one-liners. I think I'm a sucker for sarcastic people.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
There's a theme.
Like, Witcher, my arm's falling off. He's like, I can see that.
It was the Baron, when he said, I don't care about his hobbies, just tell me what I need to know. And it was quite important information. It was something stupid. It's just things like that.
He murdered his brother and he does stuff with his pet goat. I don't need to know his hobbies.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Maybe best don't laugh at it. It did last time as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we could up and move to anywhere in the world, Where would you like to live?
Texas.
I might have known you pick America.
Yeah.
So you can blend
Everything's
right in.
brighter in America. We live in the old Britain where everything's either grey or so sunny you can't see. So.
Yeah, we watch a lot of those YouTube stuff, don't like where they're driving along.
What, will they have the car crash?
Is it car crashes?
I think so. Maybe Australia, because we blend in quite well. You just have to add more mates. Right, mate?
Well, Australia is literally upside down because it's the height of summer here, but it's winter there.
Yeah, oh, that's the one thing that'd be the sun.
They have for Christmas they have barbecues on the beach because it's summer, whereas we're here with our heating on and snow falling and everything's upside down. I think I would have to go to America. I just don't know where in America.
It wouldn't be, what's it called? The swampy bogland.
Louisiana?
Yep. I wouldn't want to go there.
No, I wouldn't want to go there.
I've
I want to say Oregon because Travis is there.
It's only been in like TV shows and games and that, but whenever I see Louisiana, it's like a bog where everyone's like cannibals or something. Florida, there you go.
Throw crocodiles at McDonald's, people.
Yeah, Florida is just crazy. It's just like a don't know, it's a bit like a zoo or something. Everyone's just contained. So
Not everyone in Florida is that way.
No.
Because, I know people in Florida who don't seem...
You never know, they could be pulling alligators out of their penis. You see the one where a guy tried to rob a bank, but he didn't have enough money to get a balaclava thing, so he just got a black marker and he scribbled all over his face.
No. I don't watch the same things on YouTube as you do.
Yeah.
What has had the greatest impact on your life? Good or bad? And why?
Oh, it reminds me. So I saw a thing, I think you were there for it. It was like an ant, and it was like, your perception when it comes to money is formed when you're like 8.
Yeah.
And that's how you live with it for the rest of your life. I think, growing up with, not, dirt poor, but still not having a lot.
Me and Jen were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
But
I think that's how
we didn't have a lot at all.
Because I kind of hoarded, I do hoard a lot when it comes to money, like genuinely, like I'll go, I really want that game.
It's a £5 and you're like, I don't know if to get it or not. You wouldn't have even got Witcher. It was £12, Karl, and it gets to the point where I'm like, I'll just give you 12 quid, like even though you're sat on a lot of money, I'm very proud of you for that, by the way. That's one thing you should be proud of. Is that
saving?
Yeah, because you do. You very rarely, blow money I do. I spend money.
Yeah.
Whether it's Amazon or a dime painting or whatever, but you're very, very good at doing that, and I'm proud of you for that.
Oh, thanks.
I don't live beyond my means. I can pay my bills and stuff. It's just, I treat myself more than you do, and you should treat yourself more.
Yeah.
But you don't.
I always see it as you're just more impulsive than I am.
Well, yeah.
I want this. Meanwhile, I'm like, am I going to actually get what I want out of this?
It's like I was doing my room the other day, and I had that laptop table, but when I dime paint on it, or I moved to get the remote. You have to kind of hold the table.
You keep kicking your drinks.
Well, no, not that, right?
Not
but
that, okay.
I had the laptop table. So when I leant for the remote or leant for my tea, you're having to hold everything in place.
No.
Because it's on the bed, right? So I wanted one of those hospital tables, and I bought one because I wanted one.
Yeah.
The only thing is, it's long ways, not width ways, but that's cool either way. But I'm going to just do my tiny dome paintings up there compared to down here. But I wanted it. I bought it. I didn't think twice. I didn't think, well, it's 20 quid. I bought it. So, impulsive, yes. I am. Whereas you're less so. You wouldn't even pay £12 for the Witcher download. And I was like, I really like the Witcher. And you went, okay, I'm going to get it now.
Yeah. Well, the reason, I was like, I've played through it, and now do I really want to go through it again? And I was like, it'd be nice to play it again. And then you were like, I'd love to watch that again. I was like,
yeah.
Okay, I'll get it then.
Little bits are coming back to me, but I've forgotten quite a bit of it.
Yeah. Do you know
but it's just fun.
The main character is called Karl.
So over the weekend, I sit in here because it's all open. Like I don't have a dining room. I just have the table in this dining area, and in my front room, right? So I can see the TV, I can see the kids, and it's all open plan. But you like to play games on a weekend.
Yes.
And then you get annoyed when I sleep in.
Yes.
Till noon.
Yes.
Even though I come down and at 1 p.m. I sit here. Sometimes you don't even let me make a drink because you think I'm going to run off.
Yeah.
You're like, Reese, go make mum a cup of tea. Or if Reese is playing, I'll go make a cup of tea.
Sometimes you'll just run off.
I've tried. But I'll say to you, I'm just going to do dinner, carry on playing.
Well, and miss it.
And then you're like, no. And then you put YouTube on or something.
Because you'll miss vital information. You'll be like, what's this? What does that mean?
Yeah, so I can ask questions. That's okay. And I'd be like, whoa. But what I like about
Who's this Geralt guy?
it's the same. It's the same as Baldur's Gate. Like your decisions impact how the game's going to go.
Yeah.
That's what I like. So you let me make a decision on this, which I'm not allowed to do again.
Yeah.
Because it had dire consequences.
Yeah.
And you was really sad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, one of the things I really like about a game is it's got to be really specific, but it's something that makes you do the whole like shock covering your mouth thing.
Yeah.
I've had like 3 games do that to me. It was Witcher, Spec Ops, and
Spec Ops, I remember that. That made me like,
yeah.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh.
And what's another game? Cyberpunk. That was one that I beat, and I was just like staring at the TV. I put the controller down while the credits were coming out. I was just like, wow.
You was close to tears over that.
Yes. That was at the beginning of the game. I'm like,
Yeah, I know, but you was like really cut up about it.
Yeah.
You were telling me, and I was like, it's just a character. Then I watched it, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But it's good when games get you like that. It's
Yeah.
So what's had the greatest impact on your life? We didn't get into that.
I'd say growing up. I don't want to use the word poverty. It's not really.
Okay, so that was one impact.
Yeah.
Okay.
My view on money, I guess.
Yeah. I know the answer to this one, but I'm still going to ask it anyway.
Okay.
What product would you stockpile if you found out it was never ever going to be sold again?
Well, there's the obvious.
Yeah. Which is? Zero cola?
Phone chargers.
Phone chargers.
Yeah.
That's not the obvious.
Yeah, okay. Coke, obviously.
Zero cola. How much is that for? How much? 2 litres is that or one?
Yes, 2 litres, 49p.
Yeah, see, I can't drink that.
Which is like 70 cents.
Okay, but
I'm
I
trying to
message you and I
American
say I want some proper Coke.
Yeah, I told the guys at work about that. I said to Stuart, I always get a shopping list on my way back on a Thursday or Tuesday. And then it'll always be proper Coke if she wants it. He's like, oh, we can't have that other Coke. You only have the proper one. You get the cans, you get like a 20 pack. And I'm like, why would you get a 20 pack? That's like 3 times the price. When you could just get a couple bottles.
But you can taste the difference.
Yeah.
I know you and another colleague were like, oh no, I always buy that. Yeah. There's no difference. I'm like, yes there is. It's like cheap cornflakes versus cornflakes. You can taste it. And I think, again, that's probably part of my past because he was always that way with everything. He would buy cheap coffee and pour it into the Nescafe jar to try and tell Mum that he bought Nescafe. But my mum could taste it. She knew he was lying. It was things like that. I'm not saying you're that bad. You just... Yeah, because you do buy stuff.
Well, Reece said he wanted juice, so I got him... He said juice times 2. So I got him apple juice and orange juice. Or apple and
blackcurrant, yeah.
Squash, just to be clear. But I got the £2 bottles and then I sold 50p bottles, so I grabbed 2 of them as well just to see if he'll accept that. But if he's like, no, I don't like that one, I want this one, then I'll go, okay, here you go, you can have that one. But apparently he doesn't like orange squash.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't like orange. He always has apple and blackcurrant. He's very particular, isn't he, Reece?
Fussy. But yeah. Yeah, if I was like you, you'd tell me to suck it up.
No, I wouldn't.
It took a minute.
We kind of lived on a budget more than we do now. Yeah, we didn't have a lot, did we?
Next question.
What is the first thing you would buy if you won the lottery?
A house.
You would buy a house?
Yeah. In this economy, you got to win the lottery to buy a house. But, you know, that'd be one of my first picks.
Okay, so explain your house that you buy.
I wouldn't have anything too big or fancy. It's just going to be, yeah, on an island maybe. On
an island?
Yeah.
What, like Johnny Depp's?
Yeah. Every week I'll have a plane come overhead and like drop some cargo with a parachute. You know, just have everything I need.
Amazon might have a problem. That would be my fear.
Yeah, a house would be my first thing. After that, don't know, it'd just be a house really.
You'd leave me and Reece here?
You can have a shed or something. Reece can have the second bedroom.
Oh right, Reece gets a bedroom, I get the shed.
Yes.
Well, that's gratitude for you.
I'll get you a dining plane table. What do you feel with that?
I've got 2 of those already. It's coming with me. Yeah, Reece thought I bought another one for the bedroom. One of them posh craft tables.
Yeah.
How many do you need? But I just want a dining bed. So, okay, so it could be if you could eat dinner with 3 people. Now, I mean, people have passed over, celebrities, anybody, 3 people. Who would you have over for dinner? And why? Why those 3 people? I told you they were thought-provoking.
Yeah. I don't know, this one. There's not many people I'd invite over.
Ed Gein, decorating tips.
Oh, yeah.
See? I know you.
I would like to see the psychology behind like some of that Ed Gein. It's like, we all have that thought of like, what if I picked up this knife and massacred everyone around me?
Yeah, we all do it.
But, you know, who's the most prolific one? The one that pretends to be in crutches, complete monster type.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. I would like to like, do they have to be honest? Because I imagine he wouldn't be honest.
We can give him truth serum, I guess.
Yeah.
It's your dinner.
Yeah. He'd just be like, why did you do it? Because like, you know.
Was it worth it?
It's not the normal hobby that people pick up, is it? But yeah. Probably like some serial killers or maybe some like, what's it? Yeah, probably look some serial killers. Ed Gein would be on there. But like, why did you decorate your house with them?
I don't go too heavily into true crime for my whipping chats because...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Like, I said decorating. I think that's pretty obvious. But I keep it surface level because not everyone's into true crime. Do you know what I mean?
But yeah, I'd ask some serial killers.
So, Ed Gein, for sure.
Ted Bundy.
They'd be off having their own conversation.
I'd have to keep it safe.
Dude, I only killed 2. I can't remember what Ted Bundy's total was. It was a lot.
Yeah. He was really smart about it. He kept pretending to be like...
And then Ed Gein, he was asked, wasn't he, about that, and he said, no, way too disgusting, whereas Ted Bundy did.
Yeah, Ed
So
Gein
they'd be
has
like,
standards.
Yeah, yeah. They'd be having this conversation about how could you do that, because it was disgusting.
Yeah. I'd be like, guys, not at the dinner table.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Ed Gein killed like 2 people, and then Ted Bundy was like hundreds, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Something like that, I remember. But,
So anyone nice coming to your dinner party, or?
Well, I was thinking maybe Winston Churchill, but I don't really know what to talk about. They have a lot in common.
Winston Churchill.
I was like, one question I would be like, is like, you know, when you did the whole we'll fight them in the trenches and all that, was that planned or did you just come up with it on the fly?
That's an interesting choice. Okay, what makes our family, air quote, amazing, and what's unique about us?
I'd say you're more obvious with your favouritism.
I don't have favouritism.
You'd say so.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. It's quite, yeah, we're not too complicated, are we?
No.
I think Reese's a bit weird, but aside from that...
Why is Reese a bit weird?
You've met him, right?
I've met you too.
Yeah, but...
You're both a tad quirky, to be honest.
I don't think that's...
I'm the normal one.
Right. The teenager stuck in a 50-year-old body.
I wondered how long that would come out.
Yeah, that'd be something unique, is that the roles seem to be swapped around.
Oh my god, you came in there. I'd shut the door because I was recording. I don't know why I do that, I just do. Even if you're both in bed, I shut the door. But you came bolting down the stairs, opened my door, and you just saw me stood there with my phone in my stand, right? Didn't know I was recording, and you went, Mum, why is there every single light on in this house? And I said, I'm making a cup of tea, hence the kitchen lights on. I'll be coming in here to dime paint because I want to watch my wrestling, but right now I'm recording in this room. So I explained why the 3 lights were on, and you went, what about your bedroom? I said, would you mind turning that off? And you went, oh, okay. And then you went up and you turned my fan off and my light off.
You're not using them.
But it gets so muggy in there, I leave the fan on.
Well, what does it matter if it's muggy when you're not in there?
When I go in there, it's not muggy when the fan's on.
Let's turn the fan on when you get in.
Because then it takes half an hour. But I had no choice but to do that, did I, Karl? So yeah, you are more of
the parent.
A daddy role, yeah. I'm like, okay, Dad, sorry. That's quite funny. But you always call me a teenager.
You was out like one, so.
How so? How would you say?
Well, you do this thing where you just like keep having a laugh with Reese at my expense.
Not always. You make it sound like I bully you within an inch of your life.
Yeah. Feels like that sometimes.
It doesn't. And you can't say that because the other day, oh my gosh, we were playing The Witcher, right? And Reese couldn't work out how to do the boat, and he was trying to push it with like the spell powers that Geralt has.
Yeah.
And then you went, no, Reese, get out of the boat and get back in the boat. And then he found the lever, which powered the boat to make it move. And I was sitting there taking the mickey out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then what did his face do? It changed to like, I'm in a mood now, I'm not going to talk to you two for an hour.
Yeah.
Because he sulks like that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You can really upset his feelings and he takes it out on me. And I'm like, well, what happened, Reese? And he doesn't talk to me. I'm trying to find out what happened. Like, do I need to tell Karl off?
Yeah.
And he just continues staring at me without saying anything. Like I was the one that took part. So there's that part of his character that I really don't like. I don't sulk about it, and then of course he sulks about that because I've told him not to sulk about it. I can't win.
Yeah.
What are 3 things that you are grateful for in life? I know it's going to be tricky, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, the first one will be family.
Aww. Dare I ask why? Because I gave you a brother that you can play with on the group. Yeah. There has to be a reason.
Player 2.
Yeah.
I've got a job that I like. Yeah, it's a living. Guess that can be 2. And nice house.
There we go. I was waiting for you to like acknowledge our gorgeous house. You know, when I moved in here, because I wanted the other one. Do you remember that day?
Yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah, I really loved that house. But with hindsight, we got the best one.
Yeah.
Like, because I think I would have regretted that. I loved what was on the doorstep, but...
Yeah, an Audi.
Castle Park and the leisure centre and everything was right on our doorstep.
Oh, right, yeah.
But...
An Audi.
This is the house we needed. This was the right one for us. Out of the 2, I think. because like car parking would have been a nightmare, and the house just is. This is the right house. I can't really explain it, but like I was like, oh, okay, we'll take that one. You know, we'll take it because we got offered it. Out of all of those people that came to see it, we got offered it, didn't we? So it was meant to be, and it was the best thing. Now, since we've moved in here, I have felt a shift. Because if you think back to the wonky house, as I call it, I was still very depressed in that house. But I'm not so... I do have depressive episodes, especially when you get ripped off. I'm not going into detail, but you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do have depressive episodes, but I bounce back a lot quicker than I used to. Have you noticed that or not?
Yeah. I've been quite the same. I always hated sitting in the living room in that old house.
It was a depressing house.
You could just never get anything done. It's just... I just had the stuff up in my room, so I just sit up there instead because I hated being in the living room. But yeah, here it's not that.
Yeah, now you don't leave.
Yeah, every time I'm in my bedroom is to sleep.
That's good though, because I see you a lot more.
Yeah.
No, I enjoy playing some games. I'm not going to say all of them. Some of them I like. Why do you want to play that? It's no fun.
Yeah.
I got ripped apart for the Dragon Ball comment, but it's not fun to watch.
Oh, was
it might be fun to play.
You say you got ripped apart, was it by the fans?
Yeah, but fans.
Viewers.
Fanatics. I don't call them fans. That's weird. But yeah. Then Sharon sent me a photo of a dime painting she's working on. I can't tell you which. I'll have to show you it so you know. But her son said, "Can you dime paint this for me?"
Okay.
And then I said, "Oh, it's because the download thing's coming out, right?" And she was like, "I don't know. He just asked me to do it. The £100 thing that you're getting.
The game.
There's a new game."
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it...
Download. Oh, do you mean like DLC?
Yeah. I thought that's what it was.
No.
It's a brand new whole game.
Yes.
Well, you're going to be obsessively playing that.
Yes.
I'm going in my craft room.
I'm going to book a holiday in October.
Well, I'm going in my craft room. Because that I can't sit and watch.
What was the little tune that you were doing? You don't do the tune. What was it from?
Tweenies.
Tweenies. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that in my head.
It's time to come and play. It's time to come and play. I'm Milo. You know that. And then I went, I'm Cell. I'm Vegeta. You were laughing. You was not happy with me, but you found it hilarious.
Yeah.
I was playing it in the background and I could see... You tried to hide it from me, but your shoulders going up and down. I could see you laughing. Well, your cheeks come outwards, you know, because you're smiling. I still see you. But yeah, that's funny. Okay, when someone... Here you go, this is perfect for you. Now, I know we can't talk about things that we talk about.
Right.
You know, there was a situation that upset me. I was sat on the sofa. I think we were eating dinner at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I was alerted to a situation and you went, how many subscribers? And then you burst out laughing.
Yeah.
But things like that I can't talk about, obviously.
Yeah.
So...
It wasn't even intentional. I wasn't doing it to like,
Yeah, but it made me laugh because I'm like, why am I getting so upset about it?
Yeah.
But it's because they were practically saying my name without saying my name.
Yeah.
Those who know me knew it was me. That's what I was thinking, but you just made it all hilarious, and then I kind of forgot about it.
I was like, Mum, stop being upset. Let's watch some more Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Look, Mum, look,
It's
raw.
funny.
Look. Yeah.
You love Hell's Kitchen. Anyway,
We can't watch
I
Kitchen
do.
Nightmares.
No, I told them that. When someone is feeling stressed, what 3 suggestions you would share with them to help them feel less stressed?
Look on the funny side, not bright side, but funny side.
But I find that I can go through a stressful situation, like I did. I mean, when I say a stressful situation, I was in it for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I was really upset. Now, with me, personally, when I'm stressed, I overthink the situation. Because it took me ages to tell you what was going on with me.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, once I find the funny, I'm over it. It doesn't affect me anymore. It can't bother me anymore. But I have to go through that process to find the funny.
Yeah.
Like stabby tweezers. Like that really upset me.
Yeah.
And everyone was bombarding my inbox with that information.
Mhm.
But once I was over it and I watched it again, I found it as funny as you did.
Yeah.
Even though I was seriously distraught over that. You know, it just takes me a process. So, but me and you are very close. And we talk about, you talk about things that bother you and I talk about things that bother me.
Yeah.
We're very close.
There's people at work that I've come very close to strangling.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you about it.
I remember when you came home at the old job and you said, Mum, if I don't come home tonight, it's because I've been arrested for murder.
Yeah. Oh, that was when I was doing stock take.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible. I legitimately felt myself going insane. It was like a week where we just had to take stuff out of boxes, count them, write the number down, and then the next day we'll take the same thing out and count them because it was considered wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
There was one person that kept telling you it was wrong.
And you came in on a Wednesday and went, Karl, you're going to be late for work. And I genuinely started like tearing up. to go in. Because I was doing overtime as well at the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so top 3 tips to help with relieving stress, would you say?
Make them laugh.
Yeah.
Try and point out how absurd it is to get upset. And something like, are you going to care about this in a week?
That's good advice, actually. Is it going to bother you?
Because right now it's like, I can see why you're upset about X, Y, Z, but you'll give it a bit. You'll be busy with other stuff, and then you'll be like, oh, yeah, that thing. Because I've done it before. I've got overly stressed, and then I'll go into work, and then I'll forget about it. And I'll come home and be like, what was I upset about this? Maybe it's solved later, that doesn't really matter.
I'm just thinking back to when you could see I was getting upset over it. And you paused the TV and you said, what's going on? And I was like, well, this is going on. And you went, how many people are in there right now? I'm just thinking back to that because you actually got me laughing. And I thought, oh my God, I sound crazy.
Got me laughing.
Yeah. I actually sound crazy that I'm worried about it in front of 10 people. Like, Even chat wasn't acknowledging anything, so.
Yeah.
But anyway. Okay, so if you had enough money to never have to work, what would you do with your time?
Ooh, I'd have to pick up a lot of hobbies. It isn't just playing games, because I'd run out.
Do you fancy giving dime painting a go?
Eventually.
Eventually. It's been 4 years I've been on YouTube.
Yeah, I'd have a lot of free time, but it's back when I was job searching, because I went the long span of just sending out applications for everything and not hearing back for months.
Yeah, that was stressful for you.
Yeah, but, I just kind of, lay about, didn't have much to do. Helped out where I could, go to the shop, pick up this. But, I did kind of whale me and everything, but in that time I didn't really get much done.
I have found that, I mean, this is different to the money question, but I have found, like, the other day, like midweek last week, I think it was. It feels like ages ago now. But I was sat in bed and I was going through TV shows and barely getting out. You know, I'd do dinner and stuff. I would do the functional things, but I just took to my bed. Didn't want to dye and paint, didn't want to, you know, and I get like that rarely now. But I was really upset over this being ripped off. And you came home and you was like, what's going on? You kind of sussed something was up, right? Then I told you everything that happened and I was watching you get really angry. Like you turned from listening to really angry.
Yeah.
Really quickly.
You didn't tell me it was resolved yet.
No, because I'm telling you the whole story. Yeah. And I'm like, just wait a minute, Karl, before you go punching walls or something. Because you're prone to anger quite quick.
I don't know about that.
Karl, it was minutes. And then when I said to you, don't worry about it, I've sorted it. It was bad, but it was my problem.
I never got this. You always go, oh, it's my problem, I have to deal with it. And I'm like, we live in the same house.
Yeah.
Our problems tend to bleed into each other. So.
Yeah, it does impact you. Well, it didn't because we're still, you know, we've got food in the cupboard, the rent's paid. Do you know what I mean? We're still okay. But I'm getting it back. So, like, you was like, well, you could have led with that. I'm like, well, it defeats the... It's pointless me saying I've got ripped off, but I'm getting my money back slowly. Like, I'm getting my money back. It's pointless me telling you the whole thing if I'm going to lead with that. So what would you do if you never had to work again? You've got so much money in your bank account. What would you do?
Well, for the first bit, I'd definitely go travelling. Just, you know...
Where would be the first stop on your travels?
America, I think. Go around America. It's like... It's the place you go, isn't it? 'Cause it's so big.
Yeah.
Then I'll go to Canada.
What's all that about?
Yeah. It's a boot time.
Canada, America.
I'd go down to Mexico.
Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah. Well, travelling would be the first thing I'd do.
That'd be pretty cool.
What's that?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. You saying I have infinite money?
If you had enough money to never have to work again. Yeah, so infinite.
Okay. I'd probably buy up like some islands or real estate or something. Just give it to people. Be like Mr. Beast.
Be like Mr. Beast. Might be careful around that one.
Yeah.
You realised, didn't you?
Yeah, that's that.
I knew that was all too good to be true because he's like getting a bit of backlash now, isn't he?
I don't know the context behind it, but like I know one was like one of the challenges he didn't let the contestants sleep, which is considered against the Geneva Convention.
Well, it's inhumane, yeah.
Yeah, which is like legitimately a war crime. But I can't remember the rest of the stuff that's going on.
He was in chat rooms and...
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, maybe not like Mr. Beast.
I always waited
Yeah.
for that because something wasn't right. Do you know what I mean?
I did that thing with the Johnny Depp stuff. When it first came out and she first did I can't remember if it was the op-ed or whatever, but when it first came out...
Well, she was accusing him of domestic abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like always abusive. I was like, is he... Because, you know, I don't want to stereotype, but like a 20-something blonde woman accusing a celebrity...
Yeah.
After she's divorced him, taken off his stuff, you kind of get a sense of like, okay, what's the actual story here? And then voicemail thing of like, you know, I wasn't punching you, I was hitting you. I was like, okay.
We sat there in the very, very early days of that trial, because I sat through that whole trial.
Yeah.
In real time. I don't know. It was your birthday or?
Yeah, it was my birthday.
Was it your birthday?
Yeah.
In May, right? So you sat there and you were drinking.
I had one cider. You make
and
it
you
sound
sat
like I was
there.
chugging
No,
vodka.
no, you were drinking. I didn't say you were paralytic.
Yeah, but you were drinking.
You were drinking, and you said, don't know about this. I think Amber might well be believed. And I looked at you like, what?
And then I went, I don't believe her, but I can see how the jury would. And then you looked at me even more like, what?
And then you went to work the next day. You came home and you was like, did I say?
Yeah.
She was getting torn apart all over social media.
She was like crying and blubbering, but not a single tear.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Then that's
Yeah,
that,
she was getting ripped
there was that
apart.
crazy psychiatrist guy.
Yeah.
He's like, do I have to answer that question? Yes, you have to answer the question.
He looked at the judge. Do I have to answer that? And he says, you have to answer the questions, yes. Oh gosh. Then there was the muffin lady who was buying off Amber Heard with muffins.
Yeah.
She taught Elaine a new one.
Yeah.
Anyway, old news. So, next question. This is going to be an interesting one for you.
That's not a question.
Okay. If you could buy every person in the world a gift, but it's the same gift, what would it be?
That's tricky.
So every person in the world will receive that one gift. What would it be?
My first thought was a box that has like £10,000 in it, but I thought if everyone's getting it, a lot of people aren't going to get a good use out of that because it's wrong currency. So, I don't know, maybe some gold.
So you would put money, you'd gift them money?
Yes.
Like it would have to be obviously converted into their currencies, but
yeah.
You would gift everyone money?
Yeah.
A lot of it by the sounds of it.
Well, that's what you get when you don't know what to get someone. Just get money.
But that would be good because, yes, half the population might go out and buy unsavoury things, but the other half of the population, you would really be helping people out. And then if you gave it, because it's every person in the world, so if you gave $100 to a homeless person, how grateful would they be?
Yeah. But the issue is like the impacts that would have on the economy. Some inflation. If everyone has 10 grand, then that 10 grand isn't worth a lot. So I'd cause complete destabilisation of the economy. That'd be a bit of an issue. Maybe a card or something.
A card?
Yeah.
It's not a gift. A gift card?
Yeah, gift card. £10 on Amazon.
Well, that's good because they can buy groceries and stuff. But how would you solve that with homeless people? Where they're getting it delivered?
Well, where are they getting a box of money?
Because you're gifting every single person in the world. You're not actually going around the whole world gifting every person. They just automatically get it somehow, magically.
I don't know, I might get them a hat.
A hat.
Yeah.
We've gone from money.
Does it just appear in front of them?
Let's say yes, because
Okay.
how else are we going to gift every
there'd
person
be a
in the
hat,
world?
and inside the hat there'd be a tiny note to the top saying, "You must wear this from God." And they'd all have to wear it. And I want to see how many people would wear the hat. Like, it'd be a really like horrible hat, like a top hat or something that's like got bite marks in it. They have to wear it.
Why would you do that?
Because you'd have to see how gullible people are. God told me to wear this hat, I found it.
Oh my
I
god.
think some people would just wear the hat for like, you know, maybe for like shade or something.
I think I'd rather go with money. Just even $100.
But you destabilise the
$100.
economy. Yeah, like,
£100.
how many people are in the world when we'd be giving like hundreds of thousands of millions to
Yeah.
people? You'd destabilise the economy. Wouldn't be
A
worth
diamond
it.
painting then.
Oh, so we've gone from money to a diamond painting.
But all those people that have never come across diamond painting would really enjoy it.
Okay.
And I'd put a business
Can't we just
card.
go like?
I'd put a business card in there as well.
Can't you just go like a lifetime supply of spam?
I don't know if I'd hand wrap them all. I'll be there for
The diamond
months.
paintings or the spam?
The what?
Oh, I was just saying. Like,
No, my diamond paintings in my gorgeous wrapping paper.
it's like with
How many bows would I have to tie?
It's like with the homeless. You know, the first thing you're told as a kid, oh, don't give them money, give them food. So
We did that in Aberdeen. Do you remember?
No.
There was that homeless man outside the hotel, down, like facing the shopping mall.
Okay.
And Reese went and took him a donut and a sandwich, and every day he took him something different.
Oh. Right.
Because I wouldn't give him money.
Yeah. But yeah, my point is, instead of giving everyone money, just give everyone like 20 cans of spam. I've never had spam. You never let me have it. I had it
Carl, you're
once.
21 now, and you go shopping twice a week. Why don't you pick up a can? Jesus Christ.
You
Never let me have spam.
Yeah.
God, I'm so deprived.
My mum won't get me spam.
Jesus.
Yeah, I kind of forgot.
21 years old. I'm pretty sure you did have spam.
I had it once, but you didn't let me eat all of it.
Didn't let me eat all of it. Jesus. I wonder if they still do the lock and key on the spam.
And they have to, don't they?
No? They don't do it on a tin of beans, do they?
No, but spam.
I'm going to have to go and find some now.
What do you do with it? Do you fry it or? I don't get what you do.
You can do loads of things with spam.
You can eat it.
Put it in a sandwich. Put it on pizza, like corned beef, I guess, if you're really gross. I'm glad you laughed at that. So, Mum, stop picking on me. So you're giving everyone a hat.
Yeah. A hat with a note in it that says you must wear this from God.
Okay.
You have to say
Imagine-
God because of the different religions. So if you just say God, they'll
Yeah.
get my one.
Whatever God is for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The universe is what I always say. Imagine you're the president and you need 3 people to assist you. Who would be those 3 people to assist you as the president, and why?
When you say assist, you mean like advisors or?
It can, you interpret how you want. I don't want to just dictate it.
Okay.
So
Um.
assist like however you wish. You would hire this person to do what and why. There you go. We'll go that way.
definitely get Reese to be the what are they called? Peace talk person.
Okay.
So I think you'd be good at that job.
Brave move.
Well, he is all like, you can't beat that person up even though they've wronged you. It's wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. That's what Reese is.
Yeah. He's got a moral compass, I guess. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, we were watching a thing. It was talking about the different Witcher schools, and one of them was like, oh, these people are honourable and they do the right thing, even if it means that they don't get paid as much or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Reese was like, oh, I like that one more. And then there was a different one where it's like, they don't have any morals. They'll take on contracts to kill people and stuff. And I was like, oh, I prefer that one. But yeah, see, Reese kind of takes the stance. He's like, even if I get less out of it, I still want to, still getting what I need, sort of thing.
Well, you played, for example, Baldur's Gate. Reese was you sat there and you said, I've never seen a happy ending for Astarion, and he's really happy and peaceful.
Yeah.
And then Reese was
really
like,
healthy.
because you do everything for power. You don't do it for their greater good. You do it.
He wanted it
to benefit.
He kept asking me to do it, so I did it. And then
it wasn't the right move for him, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't in his greater good. That's what Reese is good at seeing.
Yeah, I guess I'm too good at enabling people. But Gale got his quote-unquote bad ending. Yeah, he became a bad boy. You were like, oh, he's not like him, he got what he deserved.
Yeah, but then Tara was like, we don't like that version of him. He's got too much ego now.
Yeah.
So, was that in his greater good? Or if we'd have declined him on that, how would his life have changed?
I'll have to play through the game again to see. But, yeah.
That won't be until 2025 the way you're going. Because you're getting Baldur's Gate and that stupid Dragon Ball one. So, okay, so you would hire Reese to be your peace talk person.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know, you can get through a lot of just peace talk, man.
Yeah, but you need 3 people. Do you need someone talking in your ear to talk you down from?
No, don't need any of them.
You don't need any of them.
No, I don't need any of that. I don't need someone going, oh no, this is the wrong decision. No, it's mine.
You don't want to bounce ideas off people. Like, if I did this, that would happen. And I'll be like, but no, maybe that would happen instead.
Okay, but I still get the final say.
Is that a dangerous move? So. You're the president, of course you get final say.
Okay. It has to be someone I listen to. But you're off the table.
I didn't think I'd have a job. I'd be hired as a bloody cleaner.
Yeah. Part of your contract so that you don't get to complain. I cleaned this room yesterday and look at it. It's already just as bad as before.
Excuse me. I cleaned that coffee table off.
Here we go again. Ooh.
Look at it now.
Look at it, look. When did you clean it? Cleaned it yesterday.
Not yesterday. Because that wouldn't have happened. Might have been yesterday. It might well have been. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not good at. I don't think I'd be good in a position of power.
Why? I think you do a lot of good.
I definitely punish
Would
the
you
bad
not
people.
like as a president, I don't know how that would happen, but we're all talking what ifs. They're not actual real situations. But would you not end homelessness or starvation or look after the elderly and vulnerable?
Don't know about the elderly and vulnerable.
Don't do that.
What are they giving back?
Don't play that game again. You got outcast in school for that one. Don't do it again.
Yeah, well, we're on a boat and there was like old people, disabled people, and
you had to toss someone overboard.
Yeah, and I was like, well, if we just chuck the one in the wheelchair out, they can hold onto the wheelchair and we'll tie a rope to the boat, just pull them along.
They would drown, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, I'm not sure if I'd help out the elderly.
I'm sure you would.
I think I'd focus more on punishing the people that are bad, you know?
Well, that's the not necessarily presidential, I don't know.
Well, I can pass laws and stuff.
Yeah, and our Home Secretary in England, he gets alerted to the high profile cases, so he can decide when people will be released and things like that.
My first decree, we're going to make sure that Amber Heard is flogged.
She's run off to Spain now anyway.
Well, we're going to have to send a cease
and desist.
No, not cease and desist, that's different. What's it called?
A warrant for arrest.
Sure. Manhunt. There you go.
It won't be that hard.
Annoying voice. Can't cry. There you go, should be found within the week.
I do wonder if she is like the most hated woman. I know she has supporters, so I guess I should be careful on that
Everyone
front.
has supporters, to be fair.
Well, some people actually believe it, don't they? Like her loyal diehards, as we call them. Right, so you're only employing one person then?
I guess. I don't know. I don't really need anyone to tell me how to do my job.
I don't know.
Next question.
Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Have we done that one?
I think you said where would you travel?
Okay. Where would you live?
Where I'd live?
In Texas.
South Arkansas. I'm not too sure. Be in America. I wouldn't want to live in Florida because, you know, be a bit afraid for my life. But definitely not Louisiana. No offence to any of the Louisianans. They don't have internet.
I don't know, because like I've got so many friends in the States.
Yeah.
So I don't know where. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, be somewhere in America. Maybe Canada. Because it gets cold up there, doesn't it?
You like it.
I
So
don't
you
like
prefer
hot.
colder weather to
Yes.
hotter weather?
I hate hot weather. I hate sweating. And
Okay, but I have a question.
Beach
Like,
animal.
so if I was to say to you, do you prefer summer or winter? You're going to say winter.
Yes.
But I have a problem with that.
What's your problem?
You don't let me put heating on.
Yeah.
Because
I
you're
can
the
just
dad,
wrap
is it?
up warm. It's easier to warm up than it is to cool off.
Yes, because you put heating on.
No, you just wrap up warm, get a blanket, you lie in it.
So take to your bed.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah, that's why I
okay.
like it so much.
So okay, let's pretend it's super cold right now. You're not in bed.
What?
And what would be the point in buying your Temu sunglasses?
My Temu vest.
That you were very proudly showing off on live, I might add.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be some state in America. You just
Maybe
don't know
Canada.
which one. Or Canada. Oh, you chose Canada.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
think it'll be Canada.
Okay. So you can go visit America.
So about there, eh? There you go.
What have you learned in life that you feel will be the most useful?
It's definitely not sign, cause and tan.
What?
Exactly. There's probably some sort of simple thing like, just enjoy what you got. You don't have to have everything. That kind of thing. Yeah, if I had a young child and they're like, Daddy, what should I know when I become an adult? I'd be like, yeah, everything's fine.
Be happy with what you got.
Yeah, pretty much. You're not going to get everything you want, but you'll have what you want for the most part.
Work hard for what you want.
Yeah.
Because you do.
Don't complain about it.
Quit your whining.
Rub some dirt in it.
Don't be so ungrateful. I think that's sound advice.
Which part?
Stop your whining and be grateful.
Yeah.
Not in so many
When I
words.
was your age. Yeah. Be something like that.
Cool. Are they all the questions that I had?
Okay.
Some thought-provoking ones, huh?
Yep. I'm going to get some questions I'll ask you now.
Oh, God. You know I can't do, like, light-hearted stuff. I go... like, what have you learnt in life?
Yeah.
You know where I'm going to go.
What gets you excited?
Honestly, I'm very happy with where life is right now. We've got a gorgeous house. My kids are awesome. I'm pretty much sorted, and I'm very, very proud of both my kids. But what gets me excited is where my business is going.
Oh, man. You just say me having a holiday.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited where my business is going. My phone's running out of battery.
I'm a charger.
But yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to answer the questions as well.
Okay, hang on then. Let
So-
me go get my charger from.
What excites
Because
me?
my other
would be-
phone's charged.
Want me to wait until you come
No,
back?
you can talk.
Okay. I'd say at the moment I've had this whole thing with my holiday, trying to work it out with work back and forth. And I'm being brought on permanent to try and sort of fix it all, right? I'm talking about my holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had this whole I've had 17 days.
I wasn't in the West Wing. I was just there.
Yeah. I had 17 days saved up, but they don't want me to have a month off because someone else is having a month off. And
Yeah,
it's been-
you're work colleague.
Yeah, it's been this whole back and forth, trying to sort this out, and it's gone by October, so I've got to get it done. But they've decided to bring me on permanently, so I'll just get that holiday paid to me, which is quite nice to have. Then I'll just be working for them, and I'll have holiday built up with them, so it's great. But that excites me, to have that holiday, because I've been working for
Yeah, you kind of...
months.
You're looking forward to just chilling for a minute. Because like 6 months you haven't had
we're going on
time off.
By the time it's October, it'll be 7 or 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be quite nice. So that excites me.
Okay, next question.
What lesson did you have to learn the hard way?
Using my voice. Because now I use it and I'm a little bit unapologetic about it. I have tact, but if something upsets me or someone upsets me, I'm a bit more easier in vocalising that rather than internalising that. That's one thing that I've learnt.
Yeah, I've done that at work a couple of times. Yeah.
What about you?
I was just thinking on it, I can't remember what... I had an idea and I can't remember what it was. I don't really know.
Oops. Okay.
Not everything will go your way. That's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how you respond to the things and compared to the actual things, I guess.
There is... There's a knee-jerk reaction to something, which I tend not to do. I might with my friends, like might knee-jerk react with them, but there was a situation that I had been sitting on since December 2023, and I sat back and I thought, do you know what, I don't care anymore. And I put it out on a public forum. You know?
Yeah.
But I didn't knee-jerk react to that. I even sent it to my friends and said, shall I delete this? You know?
Yeah.
And they were like, no. It's about damn time, Cindy. It's about damn time.
Okay.
Being the bigger person sucks all the time. Any other questions or?
No, slowly.
I've got a question.
Okay.
It's currently, what time is it?
9:20.
9:20. Feels later than that. Okay, 9:20, Saturday morning. Come this time tomorrow, we'll be either on our way or in London. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, now I have another question. Who are you excited to see? In person? I know in this family I'm the biggest wrestling fan. I'm pretty aware of that. But you know the wrestlers, like you know stuff. So I mean, how lucky am I? I've been watching this for 5 years, right? And I'm going to see Osprey, who is my number one dude right now. I'm going to see Darby Allin in person. I'm going to see Jack Perry in person. You're going to see Christian. You like Christian?
Yes.
He's going to be there. MJF. He's gone back to being who he was, when you liked him and I didn't.
Looking forward to seeing MJF.
He's gonna pick on the Brits, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Picks on everyone, but FTR or the Acclaimed. I don't know who won that. I haven't seen it yet, so I have to watch that tonight. Then they're doing a gauntlet match. Orange Cassidy is number one. Like, oh my god! And whoever wins the gauntlet match goes on to aim for a championship. I don't know if it's the AEW one or something else. I don't know what belt that's for. But you know what? I really, really hope that Adam Copeland makes a return on that. I don't know if he will in the UK, but because you never know who's coming out the gauntlet match. So that'd be interesting.
Okay.
Anyway. And we've got the coffin match.
Yeah.
Yep, they're doing the coffin match, Darby and Jack. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. It's finally here. I bought my tickets in May. And it's here tomorrow. So, are you excited? Because when I told you, you was not excited.
No.
You was not excited.
Wasn't thrilled. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'd be nice to start a trip.
Yeah. I'm super excited. I am the biggest wrestling fan. I've been watching these people for 5 years on TV. And now we're all going to be in the same room. Anyway, you have a question?
What is something the person across the room doesn't know about you?
Interesting. What don't you know about me? I don't think there is anything. I'm quite open. You don't think there is anything? I remember when you told me that you went to a party once. That shocked me.
Yeah.
Took you years to fess up to that one, didn't it?
Well, we played cards. It wasn't like get drunk and steal a roof or something. It was playing Cards Against Humanity. Yeah, that was
a tad eye-opening for me.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about this question because Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can hide much.
Yeah, I can't say I do. I'm a bit too open, really, sometimes. Next.
You know those intrusive thoughts you have? Like, you know, when you go into the kitchen, you see all the knives, you're just like, what if I just went mental?
I'm more thinking, how do I unplug the PlayStation?
No.
Maybe I should just put it in the garden.
Like, right now, I was just, because I brought up the knives, I thought about the knives, and I was like, what if I, like, stabbed it into an electrical outlet?
You would electrocute yourself.
Right. But what would happen after that? Exactly. But,
Not sure I like that game.
what, like, intrusive thoughts? I never do
I'm riddled with self-doubt and stuff. But they're not really intrusive. They're intrusive as in unwelcome.
Yeah.
But you're on about things like, if I was to suddenly pick up my pen and throw it at your face, will it land in your eye or your ear?
Yeah.
That kind of thing, right?
Well, it's like I was at work, and you know he's never going to see it. But there was a guy I saw that there's a metal railing, and he was stood in front of it, and I was like, what if I just grabbed his head and just like banged him?
Carl!
I wouldn't do it. I was like, what if I did do that? Well, here's a good one. How do you handle anger? Because when you're on YouTube, you don't really get frustrated.
How do you mean?
Well, they don't hear you go, oh, I've got to do this, got to do this.
Yeah. But anger is something completely different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I show my frustrations sometimes.
Yeah, you keep it under, what's it called? Wraps? I don't know.
Well, how can I put this? I take something personally, then I internalise it for a minute, then I get angry. How do I deal with that anger? Now I voice it.
Yeah.
I can't really go into details on that.
Okay.
But something annoyed me, and I was already coming through several situations of last week, and then I just sat there. I was telling you about it, and I was showing you the messages, and they just kept saying, don't worry, which was setting me off even more. But I just have to work through it, I guess, is the only answer for that. Or I'll go, Karl, look at this. Because I kind of look at you as if, am I overreacting here, or do I have a point? So I kind of look to you for that, I guess. Sorry.
That's fine.
Sometimes I need a second opinion, and I can't go on YouTube and voice it. So, yeah. I mean, I could, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Not till I've got a handle on the situation, then I explain it.
Yeah.
If needs be. But I talk to someone. It's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If, like, I've got Leanne and Jen and Sharon and Carol and Stacey now that I kind of talk to about different things. So, whatever one's awake at the time, they help me through the situation. Well, Sharon normally gets angrier than I do at different things. She's a bit protective. How do you work through it? Just imagine pushing their head on the railing.
Well, like with work, for the last, mainly for the start of the week I was dealing with it. We had, back and forth, holiday here, no holiday, no, we're going to do it this time, no, this time. I got to the point where I was just like boiling up at work, and I just got home and just went, grab a pillow, scream into it, and you're fine afterwards. But yeah.
If you want me to take this out, I will.
Okay.
Just putting that there so I know. But
Right.
you came home from work the other day and you were so frustrated. You were close to tears. And I haven't seen you like that for a long, long, long time.
Yeah.
And you were close to tears and you were sitting there going, well, it's silly. And I'm like, no, it isn't, because your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
And then the last time I remember you doing it so clearly was we watched Marley and Me. Right? And you were quite young. You were quite a lot younger than you are now.
To be shown that TV
No,
show.
no, you wasn't too. You got it. You understood the film. But at the end, you yelled at me, like proper screamed at me, and went, "Why did you make me watch that?" Like, I didn't know how it ended. I was really sad. I didn't know how it ended. And I just thought it was this really cute, like Beethoven. The dog lives. Do you know what I mean? And you went, why did you make me watch that? And I just went, Karl, if you need to cry, cry. And you did. You broke. And you cried.
Yeah.
And that was that. You kind of forgave me after that. Well, obviously not.
Well,
you're 21, still harbouring resentment for making you watch
You're
it.
assuming I forgave you.
You're bringing it up now, so you didn't forgive me. But you came home from work and you sat with me and you were close to tears. And I'm like, just go if you need to go.
Yeah.
And you almost went, but you wouldn't let yourself.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Yeah.
There's times where I just get so frustrated I cry and you feel better for it.
Yeah.
I try to do it out of the way of you and Reese now. Like, I just take myself off. And then I cry. And then I come back and I'm like, that was stupid. Do you know what I mean? Because you've released all of that pent up emotion, I guess.
Yeah. I don't get as annoyed anymore. So, we had the whole holiday thing, but I stopped playing Elden Ring. That's really helped.
Yeah.
Because it legitimately made me to the point where it felt like my blood was on fire.
You kept throwing the remote as well. I was thinking, well, I don't have to replace it anymore.
Yeah.
There was times where I had to keep replacing them at £50 a pop.
To be fair, back then I had an Xbox, and Microsoft are famous for using crappy plastic for their controllers.
Yeah.
To the point where the internals will break if you push it too hard and all that. PlayStation 5 controller's a lot more durable. But after stopping playing Elden Ring, it's done me a lot of favours when it comes to de-stressing. It's just I don't get how a game like that is Game of the Year.
You're not letting that go. Like, I have no control over what is Game of the Year. You make it sound like I voted it Game of the Year.
When you get games like Baldur's Gate and Witcher, I get.
Yeah, they're not Game of the Year.
They are.
They are?
Yes, they got Game of the Year. My point is that I can understand why those games would make Game of the Year. When you get games that are just insanely hard.
But they can't pick Karl's favourite Game of the Year if Karl doesn't vote for them.
I don't get how people like it though. How is it anyone's Game of the Year?
It's Reese's. He likes it.
I sure do love not being able to get any progress done this week.
But Reese loves it. He was playing it the other day when you were at work.
Yeah, but Reese is weird.
But he would vote it Game of the Year. Over Baldur's Gate.
He likes Baldur's. Does he like Baldur's Gate?
Yes, he did the first time, but not anymore.
Oh.
He didn't like the evil playthrough version of it because he already knows how it ends. So,
Well,
that's the problem he has with it.
yeah. Well, I thought about that. I think we'll wait until the modded comes out, but we should play it again when it's modded.
The nice playthrough?
The one where Reese has evil thoughts, and that's me. People who know, it's called The Dark Urge.
Yeah.
I think we
Is
should do it.
Ditsy the one that was into Baldur's Gate? I think it was.
Probably. Wasn't Jen.
No. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, we'll get through at some point.
Can you platinum in it?
Yes.
There you go then.
I platinumed it.
That is.
I platinumed it before
Yeah,
Jen.
but you can lure Jen in with the platinums. She likes the platinum games.
Yeah. Well, I can just embarrass her. I'll be like, look, you know who got a platinum in this game? Me. You know who didn't?
She could do that with Fallout though. Have you platinumed in that?
No, I played Fallout on the Xbox.
I bet Jen does.
I platinumed it, quote unquote, in Xbox.
Hello, Henry. Hi.
Okay, we're just going to pretend I didn't say that, okay. Cool. But, yeah.
Okay, next question. Got 15 minutes remaining, and then we've been here 2 hours.
Okay.
That's a long whipping chat for a Saturday. Neighbours are out.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I was live and she's like, "Go wee wees." I went back to see if you could hear it, and you can, clear as day.
If you can ask the powers that be one question, what would it be?
Powers that be. My answers are too heavy.
Okay.
Because I would either ask them why I have to have lived my past life, because that took away a lot of my life, or why I had to experience losing Katie. That's what I mean, heavy, right? But Carl, I can't go light-hearted with that because I've lived the life I have.
Yeah, I know.
So that's what I would ask. Probably why have I lived the life I have, because obviously I will be reunited with Katie, you know, and they can kind of explain themselves while I'm up there. Like, they can explain that one. But anyway, yours? It's kind of a powerful question to ask.
Yeah.
Does everything have to happen for a reason? There you go. That's my question. It's not so easy when it's reversed, huh?
Yeah, well, you kind of answered. I was going to say, like, you know, is fate real? Would be one of mine, but
Is fate real?
Yeah. Are you fated to do stuff, or is it just, you know, random chance that certain things happen, yeah.
That's an interesting question.
It's like entire, like, families are made just by chance. Oh, we met at a bus stop. Well, if you didn't have a job interview that day, you wouldn't have met. So, is that fate, or is it just, you know, luck?
I think I personally, because obviously I'm very spiritual, right? I honestly believe what is meant for you won't pass you by. So, like, for example, just imagine my soulmate, that he will have lived a very, like, he probably went to the same school I did. Do you know what I mean? Then we both worked in the same factory, we just didn't know each other. Then we've moved to the same area. Do you know what I mean? Them kind of.
But you scared him off when you threw that girl's bag into the... That was really mean.
She deserved it. But you often find that lives are interlinked somewhere along the way, so it might happen next year. For example, you meet that person and you're like, oh my God, I went to that school, and oh my, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It won't pass you by if it's meant for you.
Mm.
It's what I believe. I could well be wrong, but you know, it's just personal belief, right?
Yeah.
So do you think everything is fated, or
I don't
do you
know.
think it's all chance?
I think it's more chance than fate. But, you know, you still have to make the effort, you know. It's like that example where you have an entire family that spans hundreds of years because you met someone at a bus stop.
Yeah.
You still got to go to the bus stop. So you have to make it.
But what are the chances that that person was there at the same time?
Yeah, exactly. That part would be like, random chance. That you both have the same job interview, for example. But you have to actually turn up.
Well, what if your soulmate was at the bus stop, but you was late leaving the house because you were putting your makeup on, you get a taxi and then you fall in love with the taxi driver? Was that meant to happen, or was that person meant to meet at the bus stop?
That'd be a random chance.
That's an interesting question, Karl. We could debate that all day.
Yeah, thank you. I just think,
Because maybe she was meant to get the taxi. What is meant for you won't pass you by.
I don't know if you're meant to do anything. Meant to be alive, but it's kind of a low bar. Because like your sole responsibility when you're born is just keep yourself alive. That's like
That's my job, to keep you alive.
Yeah. Well, it's partly on me, don't eat the chemicals. And,
Stop drinking funny tasting water.
Yeah, don't drown yourself in the bath. But that's like, you start off with like, do that, and then you're like, okay, to stay alive I need to have a house and food. So, I need a job. So then you just do what you have to do, and then you're like,
life is hard work, really, when you're breaking it down.
Yeah. So, what else do I need to do? Oh, I need to be happy, so I need to enjoy life, so I'll get hobbies. It's all requirement. Because if you didn't have a hobby or anything, you just work, you just drive yourself slowly mad.
Yeah. That's how I got into time painting, though. I needed a hobby because I was doing the events, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And I sat there late November, still planning out the tables and who was going to go where. I thought, what are you doing? You need a hobby. And now look where I am. See, was that just chance, or was that meant to be?
I think it was just chance.
And the chances that I set up a YouTube channel?
Well, the thing is, you keep pointing at it and going, see, is that chance or is that fate? And I can go, it's chance, because everything's chance. In my humble perspective.
I'm not convinced.
Well, if it's fate, who's making it happen?
The universe.
Right. How does the universe
Do you not
have a
believe
will?
in the powers of the universe?
Well, does the universe have a will?
No, you have free will.
Yeah. Well, doesn't the whole idea of fate mean that free will is not an option? 'Cause everything's already planned.
Interesting, I can see where you're going.
Wouldn't free will
So
then
what's
be an
meant
illusion?
for you won't pass you by,
Yeah.
but if you keep bypassing it, how many more times is that going to come up for you? So you're saying you have no free will?
What I'm saying, am I fated to pick this pillow up, or did I just do it randomly? It's that kind of thing. Was that preordained?
See, now the universe is going, check, he picked up that cushion.
Yeah. I mean, because if you believe entirely in fate, then you'd have to admit that that free will would be an illusion at that point, because it would happen no matter if you wanted it to or not. Whereas if
I'm trying to think of something that. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know. I can't really use my examples because it's obviously like my private life and not something I'm extremely proud of. But the relationship part.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how many times I throw it away, so to speak, keeps coming back. So, what am I supposed to do with that? Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that fate or a chance again? Because we both keep throwing it away, and then boom, 6 months, a year later, back again.
Yeah.
And the minute I say, oh, so-and-so reached out, you're like, oh, here we go again. Like, you know?
Well, you could just kind of see it coming. That's not fate, that's just predictability. You know, 1 + 1 is 2. You know what I mean?
No.
Or you do the same thing. Yeah, I see it 3 times after the second I can go, oh, I think this will happen again. But the more and more it keeps happening, the more I can just go, yep. That's what I mean.
I try not to.
I'm not blaming anyone, just pointing out, I know when it's coming, sort of thing.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Drives you crazy, doesn't it?
I've
That
learned to live
situation.
with it.
Anyway.
I just think if I end up in the same position.
You're not gonna.
You don't get to judge.
Don't get me started on that. You're not gonna. I will not allow it.
Okay.
I don't know how I could stop it, but I don't know. I will not allow it.
Take the hinges off the door.
Right, any more? Is your phone still playing up? Is the Wi-Fi still playing up? Because I found mine was better last night.
Last night, me and Reese were watching videos. It buffered a couple of times, but.
I thought it might have been the weather because it's been really windy and stuff. It's saying there's no problems and everything's working, so I don't know what's going on. It takes me ages to download and upload to YouTube, I gotta say. struggling to find one?
A little bit, yeah.
We can end it, Karl, if you want to.
I'll go one more.
One more, okay.
Who do you compare yourself to?
Who do I compare myself to? I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to say similar.
I can't think of someone even similar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't really compare myself to anyone because
You're so unique.
I wouldn't go that far. I've gone through what I've gone through. I've come through it all, and now I essentially run my own business. I don't know anyone like that or successful in their job even after that level of trauma. Because we've been through a lot, haven't we, Karl?
Yeah. Sorry, I just found one that I really think will be great.
Okay.
You
can't compare yourself to anyone?
Not really, nah.
Okay.
I think, yeah, maybe co-workers. I think, I wish I knew as much as he did, but he's been here for years. So.
Yeah, but you're getting there now. I told you that the other day.
Yeah.
You were stuck in the freezer for 8 hours at a time. Literally, coming out for cups of tea, but you're working in the freezer 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And now you're helping him with that and helping him with that and back in the freezer, then back out and do that.
I do find myself kind of giving orders sometimes in mornings. You haven't got anyone above me. Just kind of like, okay, we'll get that done, then we'll move on to this and then that. But
leadership.
Yeah, it's like a confidence thing, I guess.
You know your job as well.
Yeah.
Right, go on then. What's your good question?
Okay, so what's a rumour you'd like to hear about yourself? So for you, it'd be like, what would the diamond painting lot, other YouTubers and that, they'll be talking to each other and go, oh, did you know that Cindy...
People are talking.
Yeah, but what rumour would you like to hear?
Well, a made-up rumour that I would like put out there.
Yes.
That's a tricky one. I tried to come up with something creative, yet a rumour. See, that's the bit I'm struggling with.
Okay.
Give me an example. If you got one, because you've got one.
Yeah. So, remember back when I had a really swollen lip?
Yeah.
I had a bunch of guys at work, they were like, oh, did you get into a fight? And then someone said, if you came in on Monday with that, we'd think you went down and had a fight. I'm thinking, like over the weekend, well, say I had like a holiday, but no one knew I had a holiday. I was just gone for a week and I came in and everyone was like, oh, we heard that you got into like a really big fight, and it was like in a pub and like it was just you and there were like 5 guys and you just lost it. So I like the idea of everyone just being like, whoa, careful, Karl, walking past. It's dumb, but I'd really like that.
It's not dumb.
Because before when they said, oh, it looks like you've been in a fight, everyone's joking. But if they were like, actually like, Karl, did you actually like get into a fight? Like, what happened? I'd just play along with it. I'd just be like, oh, I'm not talking about it.
Ask the 5 others.
Yeah. Oh wait, you can't. Yeah, you're going to have to give it a few months for their jaws to work again. Just play into it. Because, you just don't see me, beating someone up. So the idea of he's coming in. We heard they're all part of Hell's Angels, or whatever they're called.
A motorbike gang.
Yeah, it's.
Sorry. What did he keep calling them? A club. He kept going, I'm not a club. We're a gang.
It was the other way around. It was they were a motorcycle club, like enthusiasts.
Okay.
And he kept calling them a gang.
Can I join your gang? We're not a gang. Yeah, that was it. See, I always think Sons of Anarchy because they were a gang, but.
He looked at one of them like, why do they call you the Tatler?
He was like that, and his mates are pulling him back, like, leave him.
Yeah, one of them was like, what does that mean? And it was like, I think he's calling him a rat.
He just lost it and went, I'm no rat, like.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just asking questions here, like.
Yeah.
Why are you taking it out on me? That was funny.
Yeah.
That's Impractical Jokers.
Yes. I wish they made more.
I know, you went through binge watching it all and then was like, seen it, skipped it to the one you haven't seen. Now there's no more to watch.
Yeah. My favourite one will always be doing the X's over all the kids' pictures. Everyone hated it. It was just, you couldn't take your eyes off it.
He couldn't bring himself to do it. He was like, I mean, he did, but you could see that it was agonising. It's not that he got a kick out of it.
Yeah.
And then you got the OCD guy. Germaphobe.
Germaphobe, yeah.
It really annoys me when you call me OCD.
But you are, like...
I'm not.
Compulsive.
Just say, what do I like?
A tidy house.
I was telling him that last night, I think. Yesterday. I was like, I'm not OCD. Karl go, I know. You just like a tidy house.
Yeah. But it is, like, genuinely compulsive. To the point where it makes you uncomfortable and, like, tense.
Do you think I am OCD?
You are.
I hate mess. Yeah, it actually died. You was doing that the other day. People can't see what you're doing. Duh. You're gonna have to tell people what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm picking up wrappers and I'm just... I threw one on the floor, that seemed to get her a bit, and now I'm starting to put them in the sofa cushions.
I'm gonna kick your head in.
And she's crying.
Stop! They're all falling out of there. Say goodbye to everyone. You're gonna pick them up now. Are you gonna make me pick them up? Are you gonna make me pick them up?
What?
Are you gonna make me pick them up?
What?
Don't make me, because I will shove them down your throat. Alright, say bye to everyone.
Bye everyone.
2 hours we've been chatting for.
Pretty cool.
Till the last 2 minutes. Go pick them up now. Look, it's driving me crazy just sitting here.
What?
That's driving me crazy.
Oh, sorry.
I just want a tidy house. That's all I want. Stop. I'm going to bed.
Alright.
He wants me to play The Witcher, that's why he's doing that. Right, goodbye everybody.
That was funny watching you like cover your mouth. Oh, stop. Yeah, bye everyone.
He's now picking up all the rubbish for me. Thank you. It's making me feel better already. I hope you got all the little wrappers that fell out of that big wrapper.
No OCD though.
You got them? That
No.
cushion doesn't go that way. Go sit down. I just want a tidy house.
Yeah.
No, that's upside down. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye.